So why I choose this? Because love is very interesting. It's an interesting topic. Why? When you see the music chart, maybe 90% of them are talking about love. It's love song, right? And then when you see the box office movie, all of them, even though that there are several other genres like action, humor, and maybe horror movie, but sometimes, but they always include love story in the main story, like maybe 50 Shades of Grey or Titanic, yeah. And when you're talking about gossip, you like to gossip about love, like maybe our John. Yeah?
You are always in the gossip.
Yeah, I'm always in the gossip. Okay. So love is a very interesting topic. So, what is the definition of love? Okay, for me, love is a combination of several other feelings such as happiness, maybe anxiety, sadness, because you can feel all of them when you fall in love, right? And then, how to feel love? The easiest way is to date someone. Date, you know what is date? Okay. Date someone, and you can try to maybe try to find a girl or a boy, and then try to make an appointment with him or her, and have a date. But it's hard. But I can find that it's hard for us as a Toastmaster to find a date. Why? So I don't know why. So I try to find maybe from the internet. I try to find, and I found a speech talk about why you shouldn't date a Toastmaster, and that speech unfortunately win a humorous speech. So maybe it has a big impact for us as a Toastmaster. So I want to confront that speech. So that's why I try to deliver a speech about why you should date a Toastmaster. And then I try to brainstorm myself what is the quality of us as a Toastmaster. I found three. The first is we are a very organized people. Why? Because we have an agenda, right? Before we get a first date, maybe we can try to make an agenda, and then in the agenda we can find a mission. Maybe for the first date we can find the mission is to know him or her, to know deeply. And then in the agenda we also have the activities and the venue, so you don't have to think a lot. Where should you go and what will you do in your first date, because you already organized that. And then for the first date, maybe you can deliver your C1 speech, which is the icebreaker. You can tell more about yourself, and then and then you have to be on time. Or maybe the general evaluator will evaluate us, or his parent will give a bad impression to his parents. Why you so late? You come home so late. It's give a very bad impression for her parents. And the second quality is we are a good communicator. Why? Because we have a good body posture. We learned this in Toastmasters, and we also have vocal variety. And we also train ourselves by table topic. So if you ask some question like, what do you like about me? Maybe a non-Toastmaster will answer like this. Maybe your eyes. A very simple and short answer. So we are a Toastmaster. We try to answer the question in maybe 1 to 2 minutes, right? So when he or her asks me, her asks me, what do you like about me? Okay, I like your eyes, because when I see your eyes, it reminds me of my dog. Okay, no, that's just kidding. She will slap you if you tell it like that. And then the third quality of us as a Toastmaster, we are a good evaluator. So if you have fight with his or her, maybe you can say it like this. First, honey, I like something about you, for like maybe you are very beautiful, blah 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 blah, and then you talk first. You talk about the good qualities of her. And then you try to tell her something that you want he or her to improve, because we as Toastmaster always evaluate people like that. So when you try honey, I like about your, because you're beautiful and you're kind, but for the future development, for our relationship, I want you to improve in, maybe you can try, if he is very stink, you don't like her smell, because she likes sticky tofu, maybe. Even though that you like sticky tofu, at least you can try to take a bath twice a day. For the future development of you, for the future development of our relationship. Okay, so this is the 3 qualities of us as a Toastmaster. First, I want to review. The first is we are an organized people, very organized people. The second, we are a good communicator. And the third is we are a good evaluator, because we are not I forgot last week, very aggressive. You are not aggressive. That's not a good example for a evaluator. Okay, thank you. Toastmaster of the